Hi, I'm Justin, and I got my hands on a bottle of True Strength flower essence before I was heading out to Zion National Park to be the chef for a men's retreat that was focused on masculinity and community between men in a space that's built around awareness. It was really beautiful to use during that time as the chef because I got to put it in people's food, but also for myself being separated from the retreat, it really gave me a chance to observe the magnification of those qualities, the community support, the divine masculinity that all of the men came back talking about while eating their dinner and whatnot. Upon returning from Zion National Park and this amazing, beautiful retreat, I began to notice it a lot more within myself and my actions, and also in people around me at home and how I supported them and how they could support me. And within my own body physically, I felt myself, really feeling a tall spine sitting, feeling a very strong core, and stretching became more of like a strengthening within. In the energetic sense, it came through to me as a pushing through mundane complacency. I began to have a more joyfulness in being directive and firm in speech, less maybes where I was actually sure, less I'm not sure where I actually am sure, and less I don't know when I do. And we all have those moments of like, oh yeah, I don't know, but you do, and you just stop. And I felt this, much more just core strength in being joyful and knowing what I'm talking about sometimes. In conversations, I really noticed that I was a little bit more withheld, but not in the sense that I wasn't holding myself back from talking. It was more that I wanted to sit with what I had to be more affirmed in my speech. And then, so that it's just like this constant kind of pulling down into my core, and like taking the oil, I really, for some reason, wanted to like put it on my abdomen. I don't know what the acupressure point is, but maybe somebody can tell me about that. But what it came back to is something I used to tell myself is knowing the difference between what you know and what you've been told. I really noticed that I felt a much stronger presence in the strength of others where I might not have noticed it before. And in doing so, I began to notice also how I could ask them to bring that power up, to bring that into the group where they might not have been asked before, where they might not have been allowed, or maybe a man has just always kind of stepped in and just like, no, I have this, it's fine. Being one of the only men in my work and family life, I really feel the pressure, and I love it, but to provide the support and foundation for strength within my community. In taking True Strength, I began to notice that I can also ask others to step up to that, and particularly in the women, to help them realize their divine masculinity and their strength without me having to fill that void. Of all the flower essences that I've taken, True Strength is one that I think all men should take to help magnify the divine masculinity within themselves, so that they can also see and magnify that within their community.